But I mean, still gonna be fairly interesting. Hopefully, we'll see. I didn't know what Arlie was playing. I just saw somebody, two people we haven't had on stream, and I was like, let's go. And yeah, it is Mega Mewtwo versus Mega Gardevoir. Britt was playing Mega Gardevoir. We haven't seen Mega Gardevoir on stream all day. This will be the second time we see Mega Mewtwo in here. And here we go, guys. So Britt does start with Shebe, and Arlie starts with that Mewtwo. Okay, so here we go. Arlie's going to draw a card. Looks like he topped a Skyla. He could Skyla for an Ultra Ball to get a Hoopa and get 3 Pokemon. Yeah, oh, there was a Mega Mewtwo in the bow hand, yeah. So, yeah. So Skyla for the Ultra Ball, probably got Hoopa, and I'm going to use Scoundrelling Search for 3 new Pokemon, or 3 Pokemon with the Hoopa. Now, is the Hoopa prized or not? Now, let's see, what does he get with the Ultra Ball? Let's see, does he find the Hoopa as Hoopa prized or not? And it's gonna be an interesting matchup. Like I said, I think Britt is playing Mega Gardy. I'm not 100. I mean, I'm like 90% sure that's what he told me he's playing. Like he told me he was playing Mega Gardy. So the downside of this is Mega Mewtwo is Mega Gardy is a Psychic and Fairy Pokemon, and he hits for weakness on a Mewtwo EX. When Mega Mewtwo was getting built and everybody's getting hyped up, everybody's like, oh, Mega Gardy is gonna be really good because it just destroys Mega Mewtwo. So here we see Shebe. So it looks like his Hoopa is even prized. Like, make it just to make it look worse, he starts with he has the Ultra Ball for Shebe. Alright, so let's see what will he do here. I mean, he's got Mega Turbos, he has multiple Mega Turbos in his hand right now, which is not good. So Shebe going to set it for 2, so 1 and 2. There's a switch and a Trainer's Mail, and with this Trainer's Mail, he needs to find a or an Ultra Ball. So Psychic, Trainer's Mail, Mega Mewtwo, and a VS Seeker. Those, he wants none of these cards. VS Seeker coming to his hand, but he cannot play it right now because he doesn't have any supporter cards in his discard pile that I know of. I don't think he does. Like, it'd be really crazy if he does. I didn't see him put any of the discard pile. So let's see, what does Arlie do here? Gonna flip the Floatstone on the Shebe to give it that free retreat. And let's see, a pass to Britt. He's not going to play the Sycamore. It'd be pretty bad because you're going to discard 2 Mega Turbos, and you really need those cards. Arlie's hoping that Britt does put down an in or play. And here we go. So Britt starts with the Shebe and a Hoopa. He's going to Hoopa Scoundrelling. There is a Gardy. And oh no, guys, it looks like it is going to be Mega Gardy versus Mega Mewtwo. And we'll see, maybe Arlie can pull it out, have some tricks up his sleeve. And what's going to be the 30x he gets? It could be Shebe, it could be another Gardy. Okay, 3 Gardies coming out. Okay, yep. So Despair Ray does 110 and 10 more damage for each Pokemon you discard off your bench. So 110 times 2 is already 220 to knock out a Mega Mewtwo. And I mean, maybe Britt's playing the other. Maybe he's not playing the Despair Guardy. Maybe he's playing the other one. That could be a possibility. I mean, I don't know. Doesn't seem that good. Okay, so we see 3 Guardies coming out. Okay. Let's see, what does Britt play now? So Trainers want to look at top cards of his deck. 1, Guardy. Was that 2? It has to be just 1 Guardy. He can't play. He can't have just looked at 2 Guardies unless one was a Mega and I just didn't see it. Like Guardy. Like what, Britt? You already had 3 Guardies out. You can't play a 5th one down. That'd be 5. But let's see. We see an Escape Rope. I doubt he wants to play that. I mean, he could play it, but the Shaman has free retreat, and we'll see a pass on to Arlie's turn. Okay, maybe Britt just has a bad hand as well. I don't see a supporter card right now. Maybe this opening that Arlie needs. Maybe he can just Sycamore, risk discarding those cards, try to take a knockout on the Shaman, but it's gonna be fairly difficult with all those Mega Turbos in his hand currently. He doesn't. I mean, that's just the worst thing to have. Just Sycamore 2 Mega Turbos, you just kind of. Okay. It looks like he has another VS Seeker. He draw to another VS Seeker as well. VS Seeker, okay. And so he's going to VS Seeker. Wait, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Oh, he's VS Seeker for Skyla. There we go. Okay, I was so confused. I was like, what's going on here? But he's VS Seeker for Skyla. Going to search deck for any trainer card. And I imagine with this, he'll find a N. And yeah, there's N looking at him. He could grab in. If he played Pokemon Fan Club, that'd be really good right now. Like, maybe not Fan Club. I mean, I don't know. I just want people to play Fan Club. I just love that card so much. But we'll see VS Seeker. And let's see what he decides to get. Going to get an Ultra with the Skyla. And with this, he could maybe get into the Shebe out. He can maybe get a Mega Mewtwo, just a Mega Evolve to end his turn. Because he does have 2 Mega Turbos. He does have 2 Psychic Energies in his discard pile, maybe, I believe. Get Ultra Ball, just end his turn by Mega Evolving, and next turn, double Turbo. And just hope like Britt doesn't have anything. Now, Britt could have something in his hand, but it does not look like it right now. So we see Ultra Ball discarding a Switch and discarding a Sycamore. Now, he has another Sycamore in his hand, so he's fine. And with this, he can look for a Mega Mewtwo just evolve in his turn. Next turn, double Mega Turbo, try to knock out a Shaman, and then maybe try to knock out a Mega Guardy eventually. And maybe Britt just has a bad hand, so that's what we gotta hope for. Or we just gotta hope, you know, Britt has a bad hand to give Arlie the chance to win this round. So there we go. Gonna get out for a deck cut, and we'll see a Mega Mewtwo evolve to end Arlie's turn. Most likely, I do not. I see 2 Mega Turbos of Mewtwo, and yeah, Mega Mewtwo onto Britt's turn. Alright, so let's see what does Britt have. Now, Britt did not attach any energies. Looks like he's moving his prizes out of the way. They're both 6/6. Maybe something's crazy. He's fixing to play Skyfield or something. And yep, there's good old Skyfield. That's why he moved the prize cards over. He's like, I'm about to put everybody on my bench. We're about to be full here. So there's a Hoopa. Gonna use Scoundrelling, search for 3 EX Pokemon. Now, he could search for some more. Guardies, there's a Mega Guardy right there, and that is the Despair Ray Guardy. There's a Shaman and another Shebe as well. So Britt is going to dig here. He's going to look for a Psychic Energy. He's going to look for a way to discard a Psychic Energy and a Mega Turbo to take a knockout Despair Ray for 110 damage and knock out this Mega Mewtwo. And both these guys are in a bad situation. No, not so much Britt now, because he's going to double Shaman, go crazy. So let's see what will happen here. He's going to grab, what's he going to play? Let's see. We know he has a Mega Guardy. He has 2 Shamans. What is Britt deciding on right now? He has a Mega Guardy, so he's just going to Mega Evolve in onto Arlie's turn. So both these players are just Mega Evolved in his turn. Now we know that Arlie does have those double Mega Turbo. Alright, so let's see. There's double Mega Turbo. Going to put 2 Psychic Energies from his discard pile to the active. So right now that Mega Mewtwo is doing 70 damage. Does 10 plus 30. Okay, so we see via Secret for Sycamore discard all 70 cards. And what's that card he discard? Oh, Pokemon Ranger. There we go. Arlie has a fully blinged out deck. Did he have golden Ultra Balls? I'm not 100% sure. But here's 7 cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And does 3, 6, 9, 12. He needs a DC here to knock out the Shaman. A single energy will be 100 damage because, like I said, 10 plus 30. So that's only 100. If he puts 1 more energy, he has to right now to knock out the Shaman and do at least have some kind of chance. Now, he does hit a Parallel City. Now, he could Parallel City Britt down to 3, but, I mean, Despair Ray just knocks out Mega Mewtwo regardless. He doesn't have to knock out any, like, he doesn't have to discard any Pokemon. So here we see Parallel City putting Britt down to 3. He's going to discard the Hoopa and the Shaman. He's like, all right, cool, I'll just keep my Guardies and my Mega Guardy, and we're going to be good to go. And let's see, does Arlie have a DCE? Does he have it? Oh, he does have a DC. So you can take a knockout this turn. Take the knockout only Shebe. But then what could happen is Britt can rotate the Mega Guardy. He has Shaman in his hand already. We saw it. We know he has Shaman. So there's a DC. There we see Psychic Infinity for the knockout. And Arlie going down to 4 prize cards. So here goes a Mega Guardy. And on Britt's turn, he's going to draw a guard. There's a going to the Guardy on the bench. Okay. Let's see, what else does Britt have? So Escape Rope, both players will switch their actives, okay? So we see Shaman and a Guardy coming up. Alright. And, okay, so Britt's going to send the other Guardy. Did he just double Escape Rope? I'm not sure. I think I missed something. I don't know. We'll see what Britt... Okay, yeah, he must have double Escape Rope just to thin his deck out. Yeah, double Escape Rope coming down. Going to see the other Guardy. Going to escape... Is that 3 Escape Ropes? Was that 3 Escape Rope, guys? Hold on. Did I miss something? Holy cow. Alright, and I don't know. I think he just played 3 Escape Ropes. Was that 3 or 2?
Yeah, so we will see that Xerneas once again.
Okay, so there's a Super Rod. Gonna shuffle those Pokemon back to the deck. Oh yeah, guys, his Mewtwo's aren't fully blinged. I'm sorry, I said he had a fully blinged deck, but he doesn't have fully blinged Mewtwo's. What a letdown, guys. Alright. So here we go. Shaman gonna set up. Gonna put 6 new cards. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. And can Britt finally find a supporter card or not? There's another Spirit Link going down. Okay. Fairy Energy to the bench. Okay. There we see trainers when look at top cards of his deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And Britt could potentially maybe lice into that Mega Guardy. Take a knockout next turn. There's a Mega Turbo going to Britt's hand. Does Britt have a Fair Energy to the discard pile? If he does, he can Fair Energy to the bench, but he does not want to knock out the Shaman, that's for sure. You don't want to knock out the Shaman. It seems like a great, but I mean, that Mega Mewtwo could maybe knock out that the Mega Guardian next turn. So, let's see what Britt does. And he's just going to pass again, so Britt gets another pass to Arlie. Oh my goodness. So, a Mewtwo's probably coming down on the other Mewtwo. We see a Mega Mewtwo coming down. Okay. 36, 9, 12, 15, 18. If Arlie gets another DCE, he could knock out the active Guardy. Now, I don't know if he wants to do that or not. He might well just wait till Brit attacks or till he gets a license to knock out the bench Guardy with the Fairy Digi on it. That's probably the best move. We see Hoopa. So he did get the Hoopa off the prize card. It's going to Scoundrel, search for 3x Pokemon. Gonna grab a Mewtwo, maybe another Shaman. It looks like maybe another Mewtwo. Okay. Now, if he does play the other Mewtwo, the one that does well, what he could do is he could Shadow Shot. He can also Shadow Shot, which could maybe knock out the Shaman. He can like Tatch a Psychic, put down Shrine of Memories, and Shadow Shot for 90 times 2. Wait, no, he's weak to. Never mind, never mind, guys. Never mind. Squeaky's not being smart right now. I was like, Mega Guardy's Psychic. Of course he's weak to Psychic, but nope, he's weak to Steel. I know he's dual type, but he doesn't have dual type weakness. Oh man, I wish he did, right? So we see Sycamore from Arlie, going to discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. And let's see, can he put some more DCs on that Mega Mewtwo on the bench? That's the big question. He has to load that giant Mewtwo, license Mega Guardy, and win the game. So we see a Spearling going to the Mewtwo on the bench, okay? And let's see, what else does Arlie have here? Does he have a way to I mean, he could take 360. No, he can't take a knockout. So he's going to read Despair Ray, make sure he knows what it does, but it does 110 damage. It's going to knock out a Mega Mewtwo no matter what this turn. If Brit gets a Fire Energy, but Brit hasn't played a single supporter card. We see a Psychic Energy going to the other bench Mega Mewtwo. Okay. Yep, other bench Mega Mewtwo. Okay, alright. And we see a Mega Turbo, going to put on the bench Mega Mewtwo. So he's loaded up multiple Mewtwo's, so we might have somewhat of a game. Like I said, Arlie's already taken 2 prize cards. Brit has not taken any so far, and we'll see what would Brit's got some damage counters. Maybe they matter, maybe they don't matter. And nope, we'll just see a pass on to Brit's turn. Okay, so Brit's going to draw a card. And can Brit find a Fairy Energy or not? Can he find a Fairy Energy and a license to knock out the Mewtwo with that 4 energies on it, like 2 Psychics and a DCE? Alright, so we see Brit is actually just going to concede this game and go to game number 2. So Mega Mewtwo actually won game number 1. Now I know Brit kind of just dead drew, didn't play a single supporter card, and oh my goodness, guys, so Mega Mewtwo actually just beat a Mega Guardian. I know, like, it, you know, everybody says it's an auto win, stuff like that. Maybe it is, but I mean, Brit just didn't play any supporter cards. Brit's going to concede the game and go to game number 2. Oh my goodness. So we're going to see what happens. I mean, maybe Mega Mewtwo can squeak out a win against Mega Guardy. That would be the craziest thing to see. Like, everybody thinks, you know, oh, Mega Mewtwo just destroys Mega Guardy, but I mean, I guess, you know, any deck can be any deck when one deck displays a supporter card, right? So what happens in game number 2, we'll see. Now, these matches are going to be somewhat kind of quick, and yeah, so we're going to see. Oh, man. So, yeah, we're going to go to game number 2, guys. What do you want to see? Do you want Mega Mewtwo, or do you want one Mega Guardy? Yeah, maybe Brit only plays 1 Sycamore. Maybe Brit doesn't play any. Maybe Brit does play any supporter cards. Maybe he's just like, oh, I'm just going to draw cards of shame and call it a day. I'm not playing any supporter cards. But we'll go to game number 2. I mean, when I saw this matchup, I was like, oh, Mega Mewtwo got this. I mean, Mega Guardy's got this. You're going to have a weakness. Mega Mewtwo can't swing that hard. But, yeah, we're going to see what happens in game number 2, guys. Alright, so go Mega Mewtwo. Happens sometimes in words as well. Go Mega Guardy. Worst. Alright, but still, I mean, here we go, guys, into game number 2. I mean, I imagine Brit is going to go first, going to decide to go first, try to get those Mega Guardians out, actually try to do something this turn. I mean, he played, like, 2 Shamans, saw a ton of cards, and didn't play a single supporter. That is literally crazy. Okay, so we see Guardy, we see an Energy, so he gets, okay, so he has 2 Guardies and an Ultra Ball. If Brit does not find a supporter card this turn, I'm going to be so amazed if he does not find a supporter card. I'll be freaking out. Now, Brit even got a mulligan at last game, and he's getting a mulligan again, and he still didn't find any supporter cards. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, guys, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in this game. Can Brit win and make the 2-0 comeback, or Arlie win one of these 2? Oh, man, guys. So, we'll see. Both players, or Arlie is shuffling up, and we'll have to see who is going to win this match. All right. So, here we go. Arlie's going to set up. Can he find a Pokemon or not? Does he start with Hoopa? Okay, there is a Mewtwo. Alright, so he's got Mewtwo. He can start with that guy, and we'll start the party here. And let's see what's going to happen, guys, in round number 2 of the Orlando Regionals. In round number, I guess, round number 2 in Game number game number 2 round number 7. All right, so we see double Guardy. Fair to go to the bench Guardy, and we see an Ultra Ball. Going to discard 2 cards from his hand. I see a VS Secret on the far right, and I see a Mega Turbo and an Escape Rope. So Brett plays multiple, like he plays so many Escape Ropes. That is crazy. So there we see Hoopa. Gonna use his Scoundrel, search for 3 EX Pokemon. Probably Guardy, and a Shaman, most likely. So Shabe coming down, Guardy coming down. And maybe just those 2. Maybe the other Guardy is prize. Let's see. What's the 3rd EX going to be here? Does Britt play something spicy? Looks like just those 2. Maybe he prized the Guardy. That's why he's opting not to get the 4th one. Or maybe he's saving the 4th one for another spot for Shaman as well. So we'll see Britt getting the Mewtwo and the Shaman. Okay. Gonna put down the Guardy. Gonna put down the Shaman. He's gonna set up, draw. Okay. And let's see, can he find some links? Can he find a supporter card? We have not seen Britt play a supporter card in either one of these games. There's a trainer's gonna look at top cards of his deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And does Britt find anything or not? There's another Ultra Ball, so you could Ultra Ball for another Shaman. Set up one more time, and can Britt finally find a supporter card? He has not played and won in either one of these games, and that is crazy, guys. Oh my goodness, he's already seen so many cards with Trader's Mail, the first Shaman. Yeah, we'll have to see what does Britt do here. Now I see an Ultra Ball. Maybe he just got the Ultra Ball with the Trainer's Ball. He can Ultra Ball, discard the Fair Energy if he wants to. He's got a Hex Maniac. I think it's a Hex Maniac. Is that a Hex Maniac? Is that a forward card, a Hex Maniac? If it's a Hex Maniac, he can Hex Arlie and make it where he can't use Hoopa, and can't use Scoundering, can't use Shaman, can't do any of those cards. And I think that's what we're going to see. Will we see Hex Maniac coming down? And yeah, so Hex Maniac, and we'll probably see Britt just pass his turn. Yeah, so pass on to Arlie's turn. Alright, so Arlie's going to draw a card. And let's see, so Arlie's going to play Trainer's Ball. Look at top cards of his deck. So it looks like Spearling going to the active, okay. Let's see, he's got to find an Ultra Ball, maybe get another Mewtwo out. Now I can't use Hoopa, so he can't. I mean, he can Ultra Ball for Hoopa, but it just won't work because Hex is in place. Another Trainer's Ball. Look at top cards of his deck, and let's see what does he find. He's got another Ultra Ball he can grab. Does he have a supporter card? Is my question. Yeah, see Ultra Ball. That looks like the main card he's kind of looking right now. But he can't use Ultra Ball for Shaman because he's been Hex Maniac. He can't Hoopa. He can't search for any more Pokemon. And this is rough. Like, turn 1 Hex is probably the worst thing you do against Mega Mewtwo. Yeah, so let's see. What would Arlie do? He's got some Ultra Balls. So, Ultra Ball, going to discard a... Let's see. So, he's going to Ultra Ball. Discard... Ultra, okay. Oh, I thought he was playing the Ultra Ball. Maybe, okay, so he just put in the discard pile. Let's see, what does he decide to do here with the Ultra Ball? Okay, there we go. So Ultra Ball. Let's see what 2 cards he discards. Discard it in, and a Sycamore. Look, Britt still hasn't played a supporter card, and Arlie's just slowly discarded them over and over again. That is so crazy, guys. So here we see a Mewtwo coming down for Arlie. Okay, so 2 Mewtwo's coming down the field. And let's see, he has another Ultra Ball in hand, so he could maybe try another. He could switch out another EX if he wants to. Let's see what's in his hands. So I see Ultra Ball, Sycamore, and a DC. So he could DC the bench Mewtwo, which I think is a smart play. So yeah, I like that for sure. Just in case Britt does knock out the active, Arlie doesn't waste that supporter card or waste that DC. So we see Sycamore discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. And let's see, can he find the Spin Link or not is the big question here. Alright, what does Arlie have? Alright, is there a Link? Is there another Mewtwo? Maybe some Mega Turbos. And we see a pass. Okay, so pass. On to Britt's turn. Britt's going to put down Skyfield. He's got a Fairy Energy attached to the Guardy, okay? And can Britt find a Link, a Mega Guardy, and somebody switch this Guardy out of the active spot? That's the big question. He's already discarded 1 Escape Rope, but I think last game he played 3 Escape Ropes total. So Ultra Ball, discard Fairy, and a VS Seeker. Gonna grab a Hoopa. Gonna use the Scoundering search for 3 X Pokemon. It looks like a Shaman and another Shabe coming down as well. So double Shabe coming down from Britt. Gonna use the setups, and I imagine, like I said, he's looking for Link, he's looking for a Mega Guardy, and a way to switch, take a knockout, and put Arlie in a bad position. Then once that happens, Gardevoir is gonna go crazy, take a knockout every single turn. Alright, so there we go. Gonna get the Shamans, and let's see, can Brit, the big question, can Brit okay, there's an escape rope, so Arlie will have to switch out a Pokemon. He's gonna promote the Mewtwo with nothing up. I mean, no DC or anything. Here comes the Guardy, here comes Shaman, going to set up. Can he find a Spearlink or not? Let's see, guys. And I do not see a Spearlink in his hand right now. Oh, man. Let's see. There's an end. Oh, there we go, guys. So Britt plays his first support card of these two games. It's an end. Both players are going to shuffle the hand to deck and get 6 new cards. And can Britt find a Spearlink and a Mega Guardy to take a knockout and take his first 2 prize cards? Alright, but I'm just happy. Finally, I think it's been like so many turns, so many cards saying Britt has finally seen his first card, or first support card, which is great. Alright, so here we go. Alright. So, yeah, so Britt does play supporter cards. We have confirmed that. That is great to know. So both players are getting 6 cards. Does Britt find a Link and a Mega Guardy or not? He has an Ultra Ball. I see some Fairy Energies. I see a Trainer's Mill. So Britt could Trainer's Mill, try to get a Mega Guardy Spirit Link. Ultra Ball discards a Fairy and a Trainer's Mill. Okay. Gonna get a Shebe out. Going to set up. Draw up to 6 new cards. Oh, he's going to Hoopa. Alright, there we go. So Hoopa gonna search for a Shebe, a Mega Guardy, and another Mega Guardy. Can Britt find a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has 7 Pokemon on the bench right now, Britt. You have one more spot thanks to that Skyfield. Guys, if you don't know, Pokemon usually have the limitations of 5, but thanks to Skyfield, you can have up to 8, which is fantastic. And can Britt find this Link or not? That is the big question. Will he take a knockout this turn? Let's see. Let's see. And there is the Link. So the Mega Guardy coming down, and he can Despair for the knockout. Another Link coming down as well. Mega Guard coming down as well. Mega Turbo. And Britt is going crazy this turn. He's got double Spirit Link, double Mega Guardy, oh my goodness. And now he still hasn't played Shaman, so Shaman set up for 6 new cards, and Britt is on a roll all of a sudden. Now he's going to Despair Ray. Doesn't have to knock out any Pokemon. He can do a guaranteed 110 times 2, 220. And there we go. So Britt is going to go on 4 prize cards. Now how does he deal with this Guardy? He's got a Mewtwo with a DCE, but man, how does he do enough? It's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Oh man, he needs like a DC and an energy. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Yeah, he needs a DCE and a Mega Turbo and a Link and a Mega Mewtwo this turn to knock out this Mega Guardy. This is gonna be crazy. Can't Arlie do this or not? But if Arlie does this, Britt all he needs is a Psychic Energy, Fairy Energy to knock out the Mewtwo again, and Arlie back in the same situation. So let's see what's going to happen. Oh man! All right, so Arlie is let's see what does Arlie do here. Can he find the DC? Can he find the Psychic Energy and win this, or take the, not win, but take a knockout this turn or not? It's a big question. Alright, so he's deciding what to do here. He has a Sycamore, he has a Psychic Energy. He could maybe, I don't know. He has a Mega Mewtwo in his hand, but no Link right now. He has a Sycamore. Oh man, it's not looking good for Arlie, that's all I gotta say. He's deciding what to do here. And let's see, he is going to... Wait, what? I'm confused with what's happening right now. Hold on, guys. Okay, we're good? Alright, I guess Arlie didn't... I don't know what just happened. I don't know why Arlie... Okay, I'm not sure what just happened, but, there's Sycamore. Going to discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so he has... Wait, hold on. Alright, that's 7 cards. Alright, so he's got a DCE. Okay. He's got some Ultra Balls. So Perilous City put Britt down to 3. Now the Perilous City doesn't matter too much on Britt. I mean, he's doing 110 regardless. For weakness, 220, which is amazing. Could take the knockouts either way without the Skyfield, so that's really good. There's an Ultra Ball. Discarded 2 cards from his hand. Going to get out. Let's see what he decides to get out. Yeah, let's see. Just wait and see. Is this Mega Gardevoir Psychic Game Fairy? Yes, it is Psychic Game Fairy. That's why I could take a knockout over and over again, and that's why it's so good against, like, that's why Mega Guardy was one of the most hyped decks coming into when Mega Mewtwo was first played. So Alright, so we see Hoopa gonna search for Shaman, and it looks like a Mega Mewtwo, but can he find a Link or not is the big question. He finds a Link and a Mega Turbo. Like I said, he can take a knockout on this Guardy because 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. There's a Shaman. Going to set up. Does he find a Spirit Link? And is that a Spirit Link? I can't tell. Let's see. Did he find the Link or not, guys? That's what we're waiting to see. And there's an Ultra Ball. Going to discard 2 cards from his hand. And this discards a Hexmanic and a Psychic Energy. Probably going to get another Shaman out. Does he have another Shaman in his deck? And yeah, there's another Shaman. Like I said, he's looking for a Link and a Mega Turbo to take a knockout this turn. And let's see what's going to happen, guys. Can Arlie take a knockout this turn? But like I said, if he does take a knockout, how does he take a knockout on the next Guardy? Alright, so Shaman's setting up. Can he find the Link? And I do not see Link in Arlie's hand. So that is... Oh, man, so there's a switch into the other Mewtwo. Okay, alright. And do we just Mega Evolve? Yeah, so Mega Evolve. I don't know if I would have sent the Mewtwo, because, like, you're giving up an attacker. But Britt has a license to bring up that and there we see Britt take that game. Arlie scoops, realize he cannot do anything. So basically, what needs to happen is we need to see the same thing, like, game 1. Like, Britt just not play anything, just dead draws, and hopefully that's how he wins. But once Britt gets rolling, that's pretty much game. Like, I don't see how Mega Mewtwo could take this guy down. So, alright, so here we go, guys. We'll have to wait and see. Ah, man. So, in the game number 3, guys, like I said, the only chance Arlie really has if Britt dead draws and doesn't have anything. So, Guardy one-shots everything in Mega 2 without even needing to bench, right? Yeah, correct. So there's really nothing, like I said, like Perilousity doesn't matter. You can't reduce Mewtwo's damage at all. And guys, I don't know. Like I said, we just gotta, if you want Arlo to win, we just gotta hope Britt does another dead draw, not play a supporter card for like 4 or 5 turns, and we will see what happens here, guys. Alright, so who do you want to win? Do you want Mega Mewtwo or yeah, he literally doesn't need anything on the bench. He just does 220 automatically over and over again and take knockouts, which is nice. That's what Britt needs. And guys, let's see what happens in game number 3 of this game. Alright, guys, I'm excited. So, we're waiting to see what's going to happen. Which Britt's giving a good shuffle, make sure everything's randomized. And here we go, guys. Game number 3, round number 7. Game number 3, round number 7 of the Orlando Regional Championship. Who's going to Arlie Walker or Britt Piebas? Alright, so we see Britt does have a Guardy, so he's not going to mulligan. Looks like Arlie finally has a Pokemon. We know that 2 games he did mulligan. So 6 cards, pretty good price card for Pokemon, or 6 prize cards, 6 prizes coming out for each player, okay? And let's see, Arlie is going to go first in his best 2 out of 3. The loser gets decided they want to go first or second. So, we see Arlie has some Shamans. We see is that an Ultra Ball, maybe? So, yeah, Ultra Ball, going to discard 2 cards from his hand. And let's see, what does he decide to get out? So, discards a Psychic and a Lysander, okay? Now, does he get Hoopa? He could use Scoundring, search for this 3EX Pokemon. Maybe find a Mewtwo, maybe find something else. Yep, so let's see, what does Arlie get out here? So Hoopa, gonna Scoundring, search for 3EX Pokemon. And, so Mewtwo, and, let's see what else does he get. He could get a Shaman, so Mewtwo, and a Shaman most likely. So yeah, Mewtwo, okay. And let's see what's going to happen. We see Shaman going to set up, and he has a Flowstone, so you could Flowstone the Hoopa just to give it free retreat. So we see is that a Flowstone? Yeah, Flowstone on the Hoopa, I mean the Mewtwo. I don't know, I probably would have put the Flowstone on the Hoopa. I don't know why on the Mewtwo. So we're going to see a setup, go up to 6. Can he find a Link? Can he find some energy attachments? Let's see here. So there's a Link going to the active, and that's fine. Britt can't attack the first turn, like he needs a turn to Mega Evolve and everything like that. We see another Ultra Ball discarding, and Ultra Ball is something else. Does he look for another Shaman? I think he already has one in his hand. Man, this turn 1 is taking forever. Now, Britt's hand, he doesn't have a support. Oh, is that an end? Looks like Britt has an end. Does Britt finally have an opening supporter card? That's the main question. So we see, it looks like, is that a Mewtwo coming down? Okay, that's the new Mewtwo. It's the same exact thing, but it's just new artwork. So, let's see, what does Arlie do here? He's gonna probably, does he Shaman or Mewtwo right now? Looks like is that an energy in his hand? Is that a DCE? I'm not 100% sure. No, Via Seeker, Shebe, and a Mewtwo. I think if I'm Arlie, Shaman, yeah, Shaman set up because you have to dig. You have to find the energy attachment this turn, or you're just gonna be so far behind. You have to try to knock out this Mega Guardy. You have to try to knock out this Guardy the next turn. So let's see, can Arlie find a DC or not? Can he find a Psychic Energy? And we are going to see what's going to happen, guys. We see a Psychic Energy go to the active, okay. And, okay. And let's see what else does. He has a Sycamore. So Sycamore, discard his hand, draw 7 new cards. And let's see, what does Arlie find? Does he find some more Spirit Links or not? Let's see. Alright, so 7 cards in his hand. There's a Turbo, there's a Trainer's Mode, so Trainer's Mode look at top 4, the Psychic, Via Seeker, Sycamore, and a DCE. So he could grab Via Seeker if he doesn't have support cards, so yeah, he is going to grab that Via Seeker. Now we know Arlie does play that Skyla, so he could maybe Skyla next turn to guaranteed a Pokemon. I mean, he doesn't have Skyla in his hand, but I'm just saying, like, overall, he could have a Skyla. So we see Trainer's Mode, look again, look at top 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. He could maybe grab Shrine of Memories just so he doesn't draw into it, which I think is a great play. Just to thin your deck out. You really don't want that Shrine of Memories back in your deck. So yep, the Shrine of Memories coming out. Like I said, Arlie doesn't really want that in his deck overall. Alright, so what else? I mean, this is still Arlie's first turn as well. Like, this is crazy. This turn has taken forever, but that's fine. Gonna put the Shrine of Memories out onto the field. Okay, a Parallel City. So he's gonna Parallel City Brit down to 3, which I don't think Brit really minds. All he needs is like a Hoopa for a Guardy and a Shebe. Alright, so on to Brit's turn, finally. Alright, so Brit has a Psychic Energy. He's got a Trainer's Spell. Look at the top cards of his deck, and the first card is an Ultra Ball, which I imagine that's what he's gonna grab. He's gonna Ultra Ball, probably try to grab a Hoopa, and be good to go that way. Alright, so let's see what happens. There's an Ultra Ball. Gonna discard 2 cards from his hand. Gonna discard a Fairy and a Fairy Drop? Is that a what? Is that a Fairy Drop? That's my same question. What is that one card, guys? What did Brit just drop here? Is that a Fairy Drop? I don't even know that card. I know the name of it. Oh my goodness, Brit just put down a card. I have no idea what it does. I mean, it doesn't take much to do that, but Brit, even though he, like, Parallel City's out for Brit, he can still get Hoopa for the Guardy and the Shaman and be A-okay. Like, there's really, he's, like, Brit's still having a great turn. And he has the in as well. Oops, sorry, I dropped my phone right there, guys. I'm trying to see, what does Fairy Drop do, guys? Let me know if you know what Fairy Drop does. Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, so Guardy hitting the field. Fairy Energy going to the bench. Guardy heals 50 of a Fairy Energy attached. Heals 50, alright. Maybe Brit's, he knows what he's doing. There's a Lysander. Bring up the Hoopa without the Flowstone. Shaman, send up for 6 new cards. And that's why I was kind of wondering, like, why did Arlie put the Flowstone on the Mewtwo? He should have put on the Hoopa. So that way Hoopa has free retreat. Like, I think you want to link all your Hoopas, unless I'm missing something. There's a Skyfall coming down. Gonna bump that Parallel City. Now Brit is free to play all his bench space he wants up to 8 Pokemon, which is fantastic. So he went from 4 to 8. So you see Guardy, Shebe, and maybe that's it. Maybe another Guardy, so you just get out your deck. Yes, there's another Guardy as well. Alright. I think it's the same Guardies. There might be different Guardies. Oh, either way, like, we don't care what Guardies do. What we care about is what Mega Guardy does, which is 110, and it hits for weakness, which is amazing, okay? So we see a Guardy coming down. We see a Guardy coming down. We see, does he have an Ultra Ball maybe? We see a Shaman. He's going to set up for some more. And like I said, I think Brit does have an in his hand already, which he could play. Trainer's going to look at top 4 cards of his deck. Can he find a, yep, there's Guardy Spirit Link. I was trying to look for the name, but I was like, what is that name of the card that he wants to look for? And it's Guardy Spirit Link. So Guardy Spirit Link coming to his hand. I imagine it's going to that bench Guardy with the Fairy Energy already attached. And then Brit's looking good right now. Does he play the Shaman or not? Does he thin his deck out more? Let's see what Brit decides to do here. Okay, so Brit's going to look at his discard pile, see what he's all played this turn, and just make sure he knows everything is good to go in his deck. So Shaman going to set up, put up to 6 cards in his hand. Alright, so there's a Hex Maniac, a Fairy Energy. So what Brit could do is maybe Hex this turn, if he wants to do that. No, he's just going to pass. Alright, so I guess, did Brit not play a support card? Like, he could have Hex, but I guess Brit's like, why kind of thing, maybe? So Mega Mewtwo comes down onto the field, okay. And let's see what can Arlie do here. Like, he's gonna tackle this Mega Mewtwo, and after that, he's pretty much going to be in trouble because Britt most likely will get this Guardy out. He has an escape rope. He has here ready. He just needs to find a Mega Guardy, and he is pretty much good to go from there. All right. So, let's see what's going to happen, guys. We see a Mega Turbo, we see a Shrine of Memories, bumping that Skyfield, gonna put Britt down to 5 Pokemon, probably just discard these Shamans, most likely. Oh, he's gonna actually keep the Shamans on the field, okay, so he discards the Hoopa. I think he discarded a Hoopa and a Shaman, I think is what he discarded. I wonder why he kept one of the Shamans and not discard the other one. Oh, Britt used Lysander. Yeah, guys, that turn was so long, I forgot. Thank you, Ryan Grant. You are the MVP. Britt used Lysander last turn, and that's why he didn't have the end. Sorry, Ryan. That turn was so long, and I just slipped my mind, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Look at Ryan. Ryan, you need to be here right next to me so you can bop me in the head every time I miss something. Thank you, Ryan. You are saving me right now. All right, so that's why Britt didn't play the end. Duh. So and that's why he didn't use Hex either. Guys, I'm just so silly right now. So train as well for a City, but Arlie's already played a Stadium card for his turn, so he cannot play another one. Okay. Now, does Arlie have a way to retreat this Hoopa? Like I said, he committed that Flowstone to that Mewtwo. Still, I wonder if he's going to regret doing that later on. Let's see. He's got Psychic Energy. I don't know. I mean, look at how many cards are in Arlie's discard pile. You'd be like, oh, this is turn 3 or 4. No, this is Arlie's second turn of the game. Alright, so you see Psychic Energy go to the other Mewtwo, but like I said, that Mewtwo has a Floatstone on its arms. Okay, alright, so Floatstone on that guy, okay. Alright. And, oh, Ryan, I think you sent me another message. I didn't see it that one that time. Alright, so we see, we're gonna see, yeah, guys, I know, I forgot he's Lysander, sorry. Alright, so, let's see, what does Arlie do here? He's taking a second, but I mean, next turn Britt's gonna be good to go. There's a Mega Mewtwo good. He's just gonna Mega Evolve and end his turn. So on to Britt's turn, he's gonna draw a card. Britt does. Let's see. There's a Mega Guard coming down. He's got a Fair Energy already. Mega Turbo put a Psychic Energy from his discard pile to one of his Megas, which the only Mega right now is that Mega Gardevoir. All right, and Britt's. Let's see. Does he attach the Fair Energy to the active? So Fair Energy to the bench. Okay. And there's Skyfield, gonna bump that. Super Rod, shuffle 3 combination of Pokemon energies back into his deck, which looks like he's gonna use Hoopa and Shebe back into the deck. And if Britt has an Ultra Ball, he can get them back out and rinse them over and over again, and that would be amazing. Alright, so let's see. I mean, Britt will probably take a knockout this turn, but how does Arlie retaliate after this? There's Sycamore, discards a Sycamore and a Hex Maniac. I guess I didn't see it in, maybe I'm crazy. So Sycamore, gonna drop to 7 cards. Can he find one of the escape ropes? Can he find a switch? I see a Mega Guardian in his hand, which he could just Mega Guardian to end his turn. On the far right Guardian that already has an energy on it. That's not that really big of a deal. He does have an escape rope, so Britt can escape rope, take a knockout this turn, going out of 4 prize cards, and man, Arlie needs so many energies on that Mega Mewtwo to take a knockout. It'd be interesting to see can he do it or not. So we see escape rope. Both players are going to switch to active Pokemon with one of their bench, and let's see, Arlie looks like he's going to promote that Shaman. Like everything's gets knocked out. Mega Guardian does 110, and then 10 more for each Pokemon you discard. But Britt doesn't even have to discard any Pokemon. It does 110 regardless. Now, he could, discard Hoopa, Shaman, so Arlie doesn't have a Lysander target, which is very high possibility. So we see Shaman going to set up for 6 discards, and I imagine he is looking for a Spirit Link on his other Guardy. Yes, imagine he's looking for some Spirit Links, okay? I see a VS Seeker, and yeah, we're going to see Despair Ray discarding 3 Pokemon, so doing 140 damage. Like I said, regardless, he's taking a knockout, and now how does Arlie deal with this giant, this monster of Mega Gardevoir? Alright, so Arlie's going to draw a card. He's got a Link. He's got a Mega Turbo, which I don't know if there's any Psychics in discard pile, but right now he is doing, let's see, so with that Guardy he's doing 60 right there. He's got to do 150 more damage, unless it's 220. I think Britt plays 5 escape ropes, guys. I'm pretty sure he plays 5 escape ropes. He's played so many already. So let's see, he has Ultra Ball, Switch, Mega Turbo, Link. Alright, and let's see, what will Arlie do here? I mean, if Arlie takes a knockout, Britt, all he has to do is get another Mega Guardian, he'll be A-okay. And let's see, we're just waiting to see what Arlie does. So there's a Mega Turbo, put a Psychic Energy from his discard pile to one of his bench Pokemon, or bench Megas, or any Mega, sorry, not bench Megas. Okay, so I put in the active. So right now he's doing 3, 6, 9, 12, so 130 damage, which still is not enough for knockout. Even if attached to DC, that's still not, that's only 190, so still not knockout the active. He needs a DC and another Mega Turbo to even knock out this Mega Guardy, which is so much already. He might switch. There's a Nushu Spirit going to the bench. We see a Perilous City, gonna put Britt down to 3. But Britt doesn't care too much. Like I said, all he has to do is one-shot these guys and he'll be A-okay. He has an Ultra Ball. We'll see a Psychic Infinity. Not enough for a knockout. And he looks like he's gonna try to two-shot this guy. But Britt is going to take another knockout this turn. And all Britt has to do this turn is get another Mega Guardian. If he does that, he pretty much wins this game. There's a Phoenix going to the Guardy. Does he have a Link and a Mega Guard? If he has both of those, there's Skyfield. Once again, every time a stadium comes down, another one gets bumped. Matchup. That is pretty funny. Alright, so let's see. Does Britt have a Link? Does he have a Mega Guardy? There's an Ultra Ball. Go and discard 2 cards. Chance discards a Mega Guardy and a Karen. So he does play Karen to get to make both players shuffle all the Pokemon from the discard pile back into the deck. And let's see. We see Super Rod gonna shuffle in Mega Guardy, Hoopa and Shebe. Okay, and then he's gonna play the. Did he already play? Oh no, he has played Ultra Ball. Yes, Super Rod. Shuffle the guys back to the deck, and I guess he must have like a Super Rod or something, or maybe he already has another Shame in his hand, and that's why he wants to do that first, and then draw to him this turn some more. So let's see, what does Britt do this turn? Is let's see, what does, okay, so Britt's gonna put down Shaman, set up to 6 cards in his hand. Does he find a Spirit Link and a Mega Guardy? If he does find both of those, he's pretty much won this game. I don't see how Arlie can deal with these two. There's a Spirit Link coming down to the Guardy. Does he find a Mega Guardy or not is my question. Let's see. Let's look through the discard pile, see what's all in there. Can he find a VS Seeker for Sycamore? And if he does find another Mega Guardy, it's pretty much sealed the game up. Arlie, you're looking at Demo. So there's a VS Seeker for a Sycamore. Come on down. There it is. So Sycamore. Discard his hand, draw 70 cards. Does Britt find another Mega Guardy? There's Shaman and some other stuff. Does he find another one? Because all Britt has to do is, you know, there's a Desperate. So what Britt can do is Despair, knock out the Guardy, and the Shaman, and have the one Guardy left to go, and then all he has to do next turn is knock out one more Pokemon, and he's pretty much won this game. So we'll see Britt take a knockout this turn, go into the 2 prize cards, and I imagine he's going to discard all his Pokemon, like the Shaman, Guardy, and the Guardy. Britt's pretty much A-okay. He's going to keep one on the bench, which I think is okay. It doesn't really matter. I just don't want anything to be Lysander, but even if it's Lysander, Britt has so many resources to retreat this Guardy. There's no way Arlie's going to deck out Britt. Time is really not that much of a factor. These games have been pretty quick if I remember correctly. Alright, so Arlie's going to draw a Shrine of Memories, which doesn't matter. You could bump the Skyfield, but man, I don't know how Arlie's going to win this. Like, Despair knocks out everything. The active or the bench. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen unless Arlie can play. I don't even know if Pokemon Catcher is legal. And yeah, we see Arlie can see the game, realize he can't do anything. Missed the knockout on the Guardy, and Britt will take this game 1-2. But guys, we saw round 1. Britt did not set up, and you know, Arlie actually won this game. But once everything else got set up, it's pretty much game over. Guys, hopefully you enjoyed this round. This is round number 7 of the Orlando Regionals. We have 2 rounds left to go. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.